As well as this flower needs water in order to grow strong and beautiful, we, people, need support of each other. Tonight I want to talk about importance of words of support. So let me start with the first example. There is very interesting tradition in African tribe. When one of the members of that tribe commits a bad deed, all other members gather, put that member in the middle of settlement, surround him, and try to remember all good things that member did and thank him for that. They do that because they believe that all people come into this world Georgians, good, and they put all their effort in order to raise the spirit of fallen and help him to come back to his natural state, to remind him of who he is. I've been working as a school psychologist. And while I was working in school, I understood that children need our support when they deserve it least. Inspired by a tradition of that African tribe, I decided to act every time I consult the children a positive feedback. So I would greet them and start with words of praise. I'm really happy to see such brave and mature young personality here, because so many people don't want to work on their problems, but you are here to become a better version of yourself. I can't wait to help you. By the end of the session, I was asking the permission to give my personal feedback about their personality. If they agreed, I would usually highlight their strong sides of their character, give them compliments about their appearance, especially for girls. And children who entered my room like this in the beginning were leaving it like this. Sometimes we don't realize that small words, small compliments, small positive feedback we say to people, how it can impact. And I want to share with you one more funny story. ISIC International member shared with me. ISIC is an organization very similar to Toastmaster. So that ISICer was attending a conference in India, and there was a young man who told, I want to become a president of ISIC in India. I want to do my impact. And that chair, who was part of ISIC International, it means very respected person, told him, yes, I believe in you. You can do that. Next year, become president of your local committee. Year after, become president of ISIC in India. See you on conference 2 years later and show me that you did it. And 2 years after, that Indian boy found that chair, who was already ex-president of ISIC International, but still who was part of ISIC alumni. He found him and told, do you remember how you believed in me? Do you remember that word of support you told? Because you told me that I can. I did it. And that ISIC member told that actually for that time he already didn't remember that he told, but he realized how just small words of support impacted on someone's life. And in our daily life, we are all focused on same values. Like actually we all want same things: happiness, love, security, but sometimes we are mistaken. And I encourage you to be Georgians, to be very generous on words of support. There are like officers who serve here. Support them, thank them. There are volunteers who take evaluators' role, counter, time grammarian, thank them. Depending on that, how you give your evaluation, people, icebreaker can decide if he wants to stay here or not. Because I saw the members after delivering 9 speeches, after getting a harsh evaluation, who decided not to continue Toastmaster journey. Sometimes we don't realize how gentle and soft soul of people can be. I want to encourage you to remember this flower and be generous on words of good. Thank you.